Hello and welcome to the Slingshot channel. Today I actually have some help regarding voice. One of my followers, a guy called Mark, also known as the Dr. Horrible on the TF2 community, actually met Gary Schwartz, who is the voice actor for the Heavy in TF2. Here's a picture of the two of them. I think Mark is the guy in the balloons. Anyway, Mark asked Gary if he could speak a few sentences for my channel, and he was kind enough to do that. And I'm gonna be using some of them today. Thanks, Mark and Gary. I really appreciate it. Here is the next iteration of my homemade pressurized air arrow shooter.
Let me show you its features.
Actually, it still has this kind of rubber supported ball valve here, so that I can really open it quickly. And because it is creating an enormous amount of pressure, it also has a serious recoil. And therefore, to be able to control it, I attached a little bit of a handle here, actually clamped onto the iron pipe, so that I can hold it like this and then fire like that. Okay, I've made this arrow. This arrow is actually aluminum with a 1.5 millimeter wall thickness, and it's designed to glide exactly over this barrel here. I adapted it a little bit with duct tape. And you can already see that it's actually generating pressure right here. It's that tight. It weighs 143 grams, so this means well over 2000 grain. It is really, really heavy and mean. Is this expensive to shoot? Well, not really.
It cost 5 rubles to fire this slingshot for 10 minutes.
So not expensive at all. Anyway, this can be filled with 3 different methods. It can be filled with a pump, and you need a high pressure pump like an FX Air Guns pump. Link is down below. Or you could also take a bottle used for diving, for scuba diving or so on. Or you use a diving or paintball compressor that can go up to 200 or 300 bars. That you can also use. I made this little necklace, and this is not a lucky charm, but it's actually protecting me, since when I press the butt of the weapon against my chest, with this kind of recoil, I'm really almost stabbing myself. And I want to avoid that with some thick rubber. None of these parts is actually rated for higher than 150 psi. That goes for the coupling, for the compressor or pump. That goes for the check valve here. I don't think that the iron pipe has any kind of rating. And of course also for the ball valve. And we are intending to put those under 2500 psi of pressure. So in order to make sure it's safe, what we will do is we will disassemble the barrel, because that is not needed. It's only under pressure when you shoot. And then we put this under a plastic box, like 3 layers of it, and we'll pump it up to 3000 psi. So we go 500 psi higher than we intend to use for shooting. Well, 100 strokes later, I'm out of breath, but it holds 3000 psi. And we might just as well give it a shot. Alright, now that we have learned that this can withstand 3000 psi, it's hard to go down. But I think we'll have to do it. So we'll go down to 2500 psi and do some more shooting as soon as the rain stops. The rain has stopped. Interesting to see the steam coming off the lawn. Alright, let's see if we can crony it at 2500 psi. Wow, that was 75 meters 08. Alright, 75 meters at 143.5 grams. That is 404 joule, or about 297 foot-pounds of energy. Very, very substantial. But of course, energy is only one part, because there's also momentum. So this has the same energy as a small size handgun caliber, but it actually has twice the momentum, over 10 Newton seconds, than a 44 Magnum. And that also says something about hitting power. The nail is poking out of the backside of the thick stronghold archery mat. So this weapon, made entirely from plumbing material and weighing just about 1.1 kilograms, maybe 2.5 lb or something, is effectively the most powerful muscle-operated portable arrow launcher in the world. I think it's a world record so far, unless someone beats me or I beat it myself. Alright, in order to see how the arrows fly, let's try to shoot from 35 meters and see how it flies. It has no aiming device, so I hope to hit the broadside of my barn again. Okay, and whoops! It went over it. Wow, that thing has such a flat trajectory. Now I think it is time to apply that principle to my really awesome two-shot, light-equipped crossbow. Because it fires the same size ammo, and I have to change, of course I have to change the valve system, so I can really pressure it up. And I have to see if the solenoids are also able to withstand that much pressure. Let's hope so. Stay tuned. So, I hope you like this, because that's it for today.
Thanks and bye-bye!
Okay, the 3000 psi shot. 1, 2. As you see, it went through the entire archery mat, and it pokes out, I would say, some good 5-6 inches. Imagine this is a diameter of 18 millimeters, and still you get all this penetration. This mat is a triple layer stronghold, and it's made to catch the fastest crossbow bolts available. Let's try to get it out.